5 days. I've traveled over 1,600 miles by foot, by car, and by water. And I've done all of it with $0. I'm trying to find an ancient castle owned by my very own family. It's called the Carmichael Estate, and it's rumored to exist outside of Glasgow, Scotland. But I'm currently 752 miles away from it, and I only have 2 days to get there. Believe it or not, none of my family members have ever visited this castle.
No, I've never been to Carmichael Castle.
This is the final part of this series, and if you haven't watched part 1 or 2 yet, I recommend watching them now, because a lot has happened in the 5 days since starting this challenge. Yes? We left off in Amsterdam. I had just been tipped by a group of prostitutes.
From Amsterdam.
And I bought an overnight bus ride to London, England. We'll arrive in London with like 10 or 20 euro. I was so confused why this bus ticket costed me this much. But it made sense because we were traveling through 3 separate countries, including a stop in Belgium. We also had to go through the UK customs and take another ferry to cross the gap from France to England. The ticket also came with the free meal voucher, which I used to buy what the Brits call an English breakfast. Would not recommend. After a 2-hour ferry ride, we made it to London. New city unlocked. And man, London was beautiful. Feels like New York City in Europe. But before we explore London, I think it's important I finally explain to you where we're actually trying to go, because I've left it a mystery this entire challenge. You see, my father's last name is Carmichael.
Hi.
Tom Carmichael.
What exactly are you doing, Brian?
A name that was given to me. The name dates back generations, originating in a small town in Scotland. I'm visiting the spot where my family's heritage was created, a place known as the Carmichael Castle. That's right, we have a castle, baby.
Tell me if there are any Carmichaels there. It's probably owned by, like, the O'Malleys now. I'm just saying the Carmichaels probably drank it away. I'm only kidding.
I'm going soon.
You are?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
Let me know when you have it figured out.
We only have a day and a half left to get to the Carmichael Castle. Otherwise, I fail this challenge. And Miss T will be right. I started my day in London visiting a free art museum. Not a paid museum, a free one. Art. It is essential that by tonight we get a ride to Scotland, to Glasgow, where the Carmichael Castle actually is. And that poses a huge issue because I'm completely broke. Tickets aren't super cheap. I'd have the full day to earn around 50 euro to buy my bus ticket, but this wasn't even my biggest issue. Throughout the challenge, I've been writing poems to strangers to make money. But yesterday in Amsterdam, I had a hard time. Do you want one? Poem? And on top of that, I'm running out of pages in my book for poems. So yeah, we need to get creative. I do have a second idea that might just work. It involves a Rubik's Cube. My new idea is to walk around London with a Rubik's Cube, letting strangers mix up the cube so I can try to solve it behind my back for a small donation. Let me just say this is a massive risk, this new idea. The only issue is I don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Oh. I wish I did, I really do. Kind of a big issue here. Okay, let's get out there. First of all, I don't know where I'm gonna buy a freaking Rubik's Cube. Where am I gonna find a Rubik's Cube in London? I found a cube at a local toy store. This, like, quite simply might be the worst idea I've ever had. I just don't know how to solve this. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. And hold on, before everyone in the comments says I'm just out here scamming people, after this challenge, everything I earn over the 7-day period will be pushed forward and donated to a European homeless charity. So am I really scamming these people or just giving money to charity? This is a Rubik's Cube. This is a Rubik's Cube. Would you mind mixing up this Rubik's Cube? Mix up this Rubik's Cube. You can mix it up. Mix it up. Who wants to mix it up?
No, how to solve it.
Neither do I. If I can solve this Rubik's Cube behind my back, under my legs, not looking, behind my back, could you guys donate like €1? You don't have to.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'll give you £10, yeah.
£10? All right, mix it up. I'll take a bite of that. No, I'm kidding. Believe it or not, some people actually believed in me.
I bet you can do it easy.
This?
Yeah.
legit.
He's legit, he says. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You see, in my eyes, the cube was just there for show. I had a theory that it's not just solving the cube that would get me tipped, but the conversation, the charisma that is exchanged during the 2 minutes it takes for me to solve it that really earns the tip. The trick is there is no trick.
Henry, what do you want to do when you grow up?
It's a car collector.
It's just a way for me to get somebody to stick around long enough to get to know each other.
And you're from London, I'm assuming?
I'm from Manchester.
Hey, focus on the cars. Rear view is a lot smaller than the front, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who's gonna use that?
But that doesn't mean it wasn't awkward when I had to admit I didn't know how to solve it.
It should be solved in 3, 2, 1. There's something I gotta tell you guys. I don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Really?
No.
I know that.
I want to learn.
You have to.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's really fast. That was actually a really clever way.
You think so?
Yeah. Go.
Oh my God, that's so many coins. Oh my God, that's so sweet. It's working. €5? 4. Let's go, mate. Thank you. You don't need to though, if it's an issue. I want to. Thank you, my friend.
That's what you do, isn't it? Your charm.
Thank you guys, this is really sweet. Let's go! €2, I'm 40. €2.
After a successful morning, I took a break, mainly to count up my tips, but also I wanted to call my mom. Before I left from the trip, she was not happy about this video idea.
Please don't do this. Crazy idea. Do what everyone else does.
I'm not like everyone else.
I know.
So I promised to give her a call at some point. And for 6 days, I've been purposely waiting to call her until I got here to London.
So let her know what's up, see how it's going.
Specifically to call her on one of these old-fashioned phone booths.
I mean, look at them. Do you guys know if these still work?
After looking through, I found out they do work, they just cost money. Money I don't have the luxury of spending. So instead of using the booth, I sat in the booth and called my mom on my phone.
Hey, Brian.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you? I'm calling you from an old-fashioned telephone booth in London.
Oh, those are great. Get a photo of it.
I'm calling you on my phone inside of it.
Still counts.
Still counts.
Oh my God, you're in London?
I caught up with my mom and immediately went to count up my money.
And after adding everything up, it's coming out to approximately
36 euros.
we pretty much need around 18 to 22 more euros left. And we're gonna take a little break, grab some food. I'm getting pretty hungry. That breakfast on the boat was not it for me. Oh, what's up, y'all? I wanted to take 20 seconds to tell you about today's sponsor, myself. I've actually been posting a lot of additional content, full videos, behind the scenes, and editing tutorials on my Patreon. Just a way to support me and to, join this community we're building here. Also, if you want to learn how I edit my videos, sorry, let me step over my giant vape. I created a YouTube storytelling and editing course where I go through my full workflow, editing tutorials, just about everything about how I make my videos from start to finish. This is all about my workflows, my processes, and my beliefs about how to tell a good story. If you want to learn more, hit the link below. Let's get back to the video. Because I don't have money to buy food, I'm gonna go to a restaurant. Maybe I can clean windows. Reverting back to Ludovic's first method of travel, I set out to clean restaurant windows in exchange for lunch. I mean, it worked in Amsterdam and I didn't even have to wash any windows. I can do one sandwich. So, stomach's hungry, let's go eat. Can I help you by cleaning the glass?
Literally the first restaurant I asked was interested.
So I'm gonna at lunch, in exchange, I'm gonna clean the front window of this restaurant.
In time, what you find is the time is who you spend it with.
Bon appetit. Do you guys speak English?
As I enjoyed my sandwich, I started speaking to this family sitting next to me. They were a really friendly family from Belgium. I decided to write them a poem, not expecting anything, just to be nice. Using one of the last pages in my booklet, I wrote them a poem. It was completely average, but they seemed to like it. After that, I sat back down and finished my food. But as the family was leaving, this happened.
Safe trip. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Oh, my friend.
Good luck for you.
This is so kind. This is so kind.
for you.
20.
Yeah.
That's too much.
No.
That's way too much.
It's okay.
This is 20 pounds. That literally means I can buy the bus ride right now.
So right then and there, I officially bought my final bus ride to Glasgow, Scotland.
Let's freaking go.
Because I had my bus ride figured out, I spent the rest of the afternoon just exploring the city. One thing that caught my eye immediately was, holy shit, there are so many red buses in London. They are like literally everywhere. In fact, there are so many that I'm going to be paying the first few people who comment the exact number of red buses that appear in this video. Comment below the total, and you need to be subscribed, so if you aren't already, hit that button because we're going crazy. I spent the rest of this day in this bar called the Red Lion. Unlike normal tourists, I wasn't here to get this. I was just getting free tap water. I went to the Big Ben one more time before going to the metro and arriving to the bus stop. An 8-hour overnight bus ride later, we were here.
Welcome to Glasgow, Scotland. Final city unlocked. I'm not gonna lie, like I've been to a fair amount of cities now in Europe. This one's pretty grim.
Although we made it to Glasgow, Scotland, it's still about 30 miles away from the Carmichael Castle.
The closest city to the estate is called Lanark.
We would need to find our way to Lanark. Asked this local how I could get to this town called Lanark.
Best place would be walk to the bus station.
The bus station.
That'd probably be the best place to check. Just walk up
And
there
maybe
find
ask
it.
someone who works there. How are ya? I'm looking for a bus to Lanark.
Is that the Carmichael estate?
Yes, the Carmichael estate. You know this. I'm a Carmichael. You got me. I'm a Carmichael.
After getting a cheap $4 ticket and hanging out in this pigeon-friendly coffee shop, the bus to Lanark arrived. 38 minutes later, driving towards the middle of nowhere, Scotland, I arrived in Lanark. But my challenges were just getting started. Because this is the farthest public transportation could take me. And I'm still 9 miles away from the Carmichael Castle.
I'm going to have to do something I have not been successful in this entire video thus far, and that's hitchhike.
I've tried in multiple cities, on multiple days, and have epically failed each and every time.
No, not today.
It's actually like funny how bad I am at it.
It was hitchhike or fail. Before starting, I met this guy named Cameron, and lo and behold, he knew the Carmichael Castle.
Carmichael estate, that's a lot of private houses, yeah.
I'm a Carmichael.
Are you?
Yeah.
Although he was pretty hard to understand.
The big house. Carmichael lives in there.
They make love in there?
Yeah, Carmichael lives there, yeah.
Oh, Carmichael lives there.
Yeah.
I thought you said they make love there.
No, maybe they do, I don't know. But
I then tried to hitchhike at this gas station.
I'm trying Rubik's strategy one more time. You don't happen to be going towards the Carmichael estate?
But about 15 seconds later, I was asked to leave.
Not allowed to take a picture here.
Okay, so can we do it like off the property
You can
line?
take anywhere else, but not in our property.
Okay, gotcha, no worries.
Yeah.
All right, change of plans was literally.
I changed plans to hitchhike outside of this grocery store. Things started off slow.
Are you driving that way?
I'm not actually, no.
Oh, I'm not sorry.
No.
I'm not driving, I'm walking down there.
In that direction?
No,
over there. Or no one's going over there. Huh? I wonder
there's
why.
nothing out there, that's why.
Yeah, would you mind stealing your mom's car and driving me in that direction?
No, my mom's motor's in the garage. It's pure knackered in that.
Yeah, it's funny. So is there any way I can get a lift in that direction?
Oh, I'm not driving, pal.
Oh, you're walking.
I'm walking. Hi.
But after failing and failing for 6 full days, I finally got lucky.
Excuse me, ma'am. You don't have to be driving down in this direction, do you?
I will be. So you're going to Carmichael?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can take you to the end of the...
That'd be so helpful.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Liddy.
Ladine Brian. Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, I started off on the wrong foot with Ladine.
In Sweden. And
Just mind your seatbelt.
oh yeah.
Ludovic gave me specific advice on how to hitchhike politely. Starting off with tip number 1.
It's important to ask questions and make people speak about themselves. They love it, usually.
What were you doing there? Have you been to the Carmichael estate? Are you born and raised in Scotland? Do you have any kids? Are you married?
Tip number 2. Ludovic says it best.
You have 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen twice as much as you can speak.
Shut up and listen.
Got moves you wish you had. I got soul, I'm super bad.
That's awesome. Ladine does professional dog racing, like the stuff you see on Instagram. Unfortunately, Ladine wasn't going to be able to bring me all the way to the Carmichael Castle.
This has really helped the trip, so enjoy everything and thank you so much again. And off she goes.
I was super excited to finally accomplish hitchhiking, but I then realized Ladine dropped me off 5 miles from the Carmichael estate. And since nobody would pick me up, I was forced to walk all 5 of those miles. Some things never change. I suck at hitchhiking. And to make matters worse, I saw this cow sitting, and we all know what that means.
Rainfall. That sucks.
But I'm not gonna act like this walk was all bad. It was actually really fun. I saw a bunch of sheep.
You are not in Scotland if you don't see sheep.
The views were amazing. It felt like I was walking around the place where they took the Windows home screen photo.
It's just me and the cows.
Fortunately, as I continued to walk, I began to get lost.
I don't know where I'm going. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Luckily, that guy Cameron did give me directions earlier that would come in handy as I walked.
And when you get on the main road, you stay on the main road and you'll see it signposted for Carmichael Village.
With Cameron's help and 2 more hours of stumbling through the Scottish countryside, we saw this sign, which meant after 5+ miles of walking, we made it to the Carmichael estate.
Carmichael Castle, Carmichael Estate, Carmichael what have you. It's Carmichael.
But our goal isn't to just make it to the estate, it's actually to make it to the castle, which is a specific building on the estate. Before I could locate the castle, I ran into somebody who just might be family.
I'm doing well. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah Carmichael?
Yep.
My name's Brian Carmichael.
Hi, how's it going?
We're family, sorta. Do your parents like run the whole thing?
Yeah, it's kind of a family effort.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I could jump in if you guys need a helping hand, family on family.
Sarah agreed to give me a tour around the estate. To my surprise, this area wasn't just an estate, because it was an entire f***ing town.
We're in Carmichael, Scotland.
They have their own Carmichael Elementary School, their own Carmichael soccer field, their own Carmichael farmhouse store. Sarah gave me a tour inside and showed me their very own Carmichael Estate farm beef. And the Carmichael Estate honey. Everything here was branded with Carmichael. Right next to the Carmichael clan sweatshirts was the Carmichael clan meeting room. And after a brief history lesson from Sarah, it was finally time to go to the final destination of this journey. The Carmichael Castle. And after 7 days,
I'm literally gonna start with nothing.
2,483 miles, 6 cities, 5 overnight bus rides, 86 poems, hundreds of new friends, and 1 uncreative college professor who sparked the frustration that fueled this journey, we can officially say, it's possible to cross Europe with $0.
Carmichael Castle, we made it. Traveled across continental Europe with $0 to come here. Fireplace. This was the foyer. My bedroom was right down the hall. Structural integrity, 9 out of 10. Don't think it's the same case for up there though. I am certainly not the first and I'm not the last to ever try to travel around the world. $0.
But the thing that I love about these series is they seem to always remind us that even in the messed up world we live in, they're still good people.
I feel like this video shows it. I am going to be donating every dollar that was given to me forward to a homeless shelter charity. So over the whole trip, people donated a total amount of, I don't really know, future self.
The total amount that was tipped to us across all 7 days was $357. All of it is going to a charity called FINSA. They help get homeless people off the streets in Europe. So it's going to a good place. So, yeah. I think overall, if there's one message from this video, it'd be, I hope this journey shows you that if you open the right doors, meet the right people,
I can offer you some bread.
try the right things,
Can I write you guys a poem?
and just wake up every day, no matter if it's a bus in Europe or a bed in your house, with a sense of urgency to take steps to accomplish those goals, you can make them happen. Because on the other side of discomfort are the best experiences of your life.
It's a trip you'll remember your whole life.
But I'm not gonna lie, like, I thought it'd be bigger.